Why would it make sense to accept an offer before you go publicly onto the MLS? My name is Kyle Whissel with Whissel Realty Group, and in today's video I want to share with you something that might catch you a little off guard, and that's why it might make sense for you as a seller to accept an offer before you go publicly onto the MLS, which sounds a little crazy, right? But hear me out. At the time of this recording, we are trending in an upward direction, going back toward a seller's market. And here's what happens from a buyer perspective in a seller's market. Well, from a buyer's perspective, it's rough. It's not a whole lot of fun to be a buyer in a seller's market, because what happens is most homes are getting multiple offers. As soon as they hit the market, buyers are bending over backward to get the home. They're having to, offer list price potentially above the list price. They're having to give the seller all of the terms that they want. They're having to do anything and everything possible to get a home. And in a multiple offer scenario, there's only one person who wins and everybody else loses. So what ends up happening from a buyer perspective is they see a home hit the market, they write what they think is a really strong offer, they lose. So then they see another home hit the market. They write what they believe is an even stronger offer, give the seller everything they want, and then they lose. And they do this multiple times. Well, what ends up happening for some of these buyers is they get so sick and tired of getting beat out that when they get presented an opportunity to write an offer on a home before it hits the public MLS, they're willing to go beyond anything they've ever done before so that they can avoid getting caught in that same competing situation where they've already lost multiple times. As a result, we've seen buyers willing to pay a substantial premium to avoid that competition. So, one of the benefits working with our team at Whissel Realty Group, which is a part of eXp Realty, the largest single brokerage in the entire country, is we are allowed to share our listings with all of our fellow agents that are a part of eXp Realty, 90,000. So the beautiful thing is we're allowed to share that with all of them. It's the largest private network that's legally allowed to. There's this whole thing where you can't share your stuff before it hits the MLS unless people are within your brokerage. So being that we're the largest brokerage, it's great that we can share that. That maximizes the reach. That's kind of called our private collection. So we can market your home to all the other agents within our brokerage before it hits the MLS. And if we get a buyer who's interested, guess what? You control everything in a seller's market. You name your number, you name your terms, you name everything, and the buyer, if they really want the home, they're gonna give you everything you want and then some, because the last thing they wanna do is see that thing go on the market, get caught in a bidding war, and lose again. So as a result, we can typically command a significant premium in order to do that. And the benefit to you is you don't even have to go on the MLS, you don't have to deal with the showings, the open houses, waiting around, who knows when you're gonna get an offer. You don't have to deal with any of that. You can actually skip some of those headaches and get a premium price with all the terms that you want. So if that's something you want to explore, how to take advantage of our private collection and our eXp Exclusives network, we'd love to talk to you a little bit more about it. Call us or text us at the number down below. I'm Kyle Whissel with Whissel Realty Group.